Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Cystic Fibrosis Trust Charity Ball. I really appreciate all of you coming this evening, and I have to say it's a fantastic turnout, and everybody looks stunning. There's a few people I would like to thank. First, I would like to thank Nicola Holland from the Cystic Fibrosis Trust. She's the community fundraiser for Scotland. That's Nicola there.
Thank you.
Really helped and supported me throughout this event, so thank you, Nicola, I appreciate it. I'd also like to thank my mum Deirdre. Without this event, without her help, this event really would not have been possible. She's done so much organising behind the scenes, contacting companies, organising some fantastic raffle prizes and auction prizes. Unfortunately, she's not here this evening. She's actually home with my little girl, Zoe. But as her and my dad said, they get the best end of the deal because they get to Zoe for a sleepover. I would also like to thank all the local and national companies and individuals that have been so generous this evening in donating so many fantastic items. The Cystic Fibrosis Trust is actually the only UK charity that is dedicated to fighting for Life Unlimited for all those affected by cystic fibrosis, or CF for short, which is a chronic and life-limiting condition. The charity do this by funding cutting-edge research, improving standards of care, and giving vital support to those with the condition and their loved ones. I have a personal connection to the charity. As some of you might know, my little girl, who's 2, Zoe, has this condition. She was diagnosed with it at 8 weeks old. My husband, Dan, and I had no idea that we were carriers of this condition. So, as you can imagine, this diagnosis was a completely devastating shock to us. It turns out that 1 in 25 of us actually carry the CF gene, which means out of everybody in this room, there's at least 11 of you carrying this gene. And most of you won't even know it, which is what happened to Dan and I. The day Zoe was diagnosed, I was actually at my workplace at the time, visiting my colleagues. While I was there, I thought I was just showing off my happy, healthy baby. But I got a phone call from 9 Wales. Asking if I, sorry.
Right.
Asking if I could make my way to the hospital straight away with Zoe, and if I could bring my husband with me for support. So straight away I knew there was something seriously wrong. So we made our way as quickly as we could to the hospital. We're taken into a room straight away filled with professionals, and we're sat down and told that Zoe had cystic fibrosis, which is a condition where thick sticky mucus clogs up both the vital organs, causing chronic chest infections and their pancreas not to function, which means every time Zoe eats, she needs enzymes just to try and absorb fat and nutrients. Oh, and don't forget, it's life-limiting. I had to start doing tests straight away. The rest of the afternoon was a complete blur of tests, x-rays, ultrasounds, different professionals poking and prodding her. To be honest, the first 6 months of Zoe's life were just a complete blur and the hardest. Rather than enjoying a newborn baby, we were either at the hospital at least once a month, or there was nurses or physios coming and going at the house. And going over the amount of things we had to do to try and keep her healthy, and the amount of medication we had to give her is endless. During this time, there are 2 people in particular that I remember have provided invaluable support and knowledge to me, and they are David Carver and Ashley Keeney. I really don't think I would have come out the other end so positive and determined if it wasn't for them. Almost every day, they either would message me to ask how Zoe and I were doing, or I'd be messaging them to ask questions regarding CF, as I was trying to get a grasp on what life is like with CF as they too were battling with this condition. Both David and Ashley were quite unwell at the time, but you would never have known it speaking to them. Not once did they moan or dwell on anything. They were always so positive and caring and thought of Zoe and I, even though they had a lot going on in their lives. Unfortunately, since then, David and Ashley have lost their courageous battle with cystic fibrosis. I would like to make a toast this evening to the two most inspiring and kind people I've had the pleasure of knowing. I really hope that Zoe grew up with the same determination and positivity as they both had. I would be one proud mummy if she did. So can we all raise a glass, please, to David and Ashley? There's actually a video that the Cystic Fibrosis Trust have made as part of the fundraising campaign, which after I watched it the first time, straight away I said, it might as well be me and Daniel in that video. It really sums up perfectly what it was like for us that day and exactly what it is like to live with cystic fibrosis. So I'd like to show you that video now.